Hello and welcome to GameBytes Show multiBytes episode 3. Today we will be playing War Thunder. I am Jared Red-Eye Dunn, and I am joined, as usual, most of the time, by Jeremy Lawman Lamont.
I can hear you.
I've done something pretty amazing. I've bound my press to talk key in War Thunder.
I can only hear you when you ask if I can hear you.
Can you hear me now?
I can hear you now.
We're super pro. I've bound my press to talk key with my mute key in OBS. So.
Oh wow.
So that's pretty pro. I'm going to change that while you talk for a minute.
Sure. So tonight we're going to be playing War Thunder. You probably figured that out. This is a free-to-play across multiple platforms. I am right now playing on the PlayStation 4. I'm Jeremy Lawman Lamont, and my compatriot here, my co-pilot, I guess, or maybe I'm the co-pilot. I'm the goose to his maverick. That is Jared Red-Eye Dunn, who has expertly mapped his mute key from one software program to his push-to-talk key from another program. This is the kind of experience that you can get only from the GameBytes Show exclusively.
Okay, so I just went ahead and unmapped the key. Can you hear me?
I can hear you just fine.
Good deal. Excellent. So
I don't know if you wanted to talk a little bit about the game. You're definitely the expert here in this situation. I'm just along for the ride.
Yeah, I'm trying to get the video working here. Yeah, so War Thunder is a free-to-play, let's call it an MMO, I guess. It's kind of an MMO. I wouldn't really call it an MMO personally, but whatever. It is free-to-play World War II aerial combat game. There's the video. Also has tanks, so you can do ground combat. Tankety. So we might try, I don't know, we'll do some dogfights. The matches go pretty quick, I think. And maybe we do one round of tanks or a couple rounds of tanks. We'll just kind of...
Yeah, sure. I think that's a good way to look at it.
So
I've only played this once or twice with you, but we had an opportunity to see how the game kind of works. So not only is there a standard kind of dogfight mode where where the idea is to kill as many of the other team as you can, there are actually capture points that you can push, that you can hold and capture, and you do that by either landing on the strip, and I guess that automatically captures things in real, authentic
Yes, that's how that happened in World War II.
That's authentic, and then of course at that point you're kind of a sitting duck, and everybody can kind of roll in on you. And you also have a limited number of. So this is where the free-to-play stuff comes in. You have a limited number of, I guess, respawns. So from the stable of available craft, I don't know if you're kind of looking at that right now, but
yes,
you have lots of individual planes that you can upgrade and level up, and then you have crews, which are basically the slots, I guess, that you assign to each of those planes, and that is sort of where they, incentivize you to try and get some of the more premium in-game currency, that kind of thing. And so far, I am running with a pretty shoddy little crew, but I did end up with, on the PlayStation 4 version, some of these golden lions, so I could probably buy some stuff and contribute a little bit more.
Yep. Yeah, and so so kind of one of the appealing things to me is this game isn't just fighter planes. So you can have everything from, we'll look at the research tree for the US, everything from, pre-World War to dinky little pea shooters, I think is actually the nickname for them, to B-29 bombers. You can fly a massive, strategic bomber at high altitude and bomb targets into oblivion. Which is pretty cool, that they have that kind of multi-functionality of the air combat.
Yep.
Yeah. So, so let's end up. I'm just previewing the B-29. I have not unlocked a
Yeah,
B-29.
yeah. So remind me before I start. The planes that you have in your stable, they have little like what thumbs up symbols or something. I've got to try and.
Yeah.
I've actually, we played the other day, and I set up all these presets, and now they seem to be completely missing. So.
Perfect.
Yeah.
So the ones that you own. So if it's in the regular tree, we're actually looking at it now. So there's like let's call them swim lanes. So on the U.S., these are the Army Air Force or Air Force fighters. Here's your naval fighters. Here's your attack fighters. So these are not exactly your dog fighters, but not your bombers. And then here's your bomber tree. So these all unlock with in-game progress. So Jeremy, you're looking at the light blue ones. If it's red, you can't unlock it yet. If it's light blue, but it has the blue icon with like a number next to it, you have not unlocked that yet.
Okay.
If you have unlocked it, you will see its tier number will be listed there. So 1, 2, 3, 4, up through 5. And I mean that's pretty much the indication you'll have.
And then no money next to it, right? Okay.
Right.
So I found some.
Now, so for the gold ones that we're looking at over here, these are actually like premium. So these you buy with eagles, golden eagles, I think they're called. Golden eagles you purchase with real world dollars. And so these are the aircraft you can buy. I don't actually have any aircraft. I think I have a tank that I've paid for, but if you have those, you will see like a spade next to it, or a spade and its icon.
Right.
And the spade actually indicates that you have achieved all the upgrades for that aircraft, but when you buy a premium, you get all the upgrades for free, basically.
Right.
Well, not for free. You paid for it. Oh, you paid for it.
Oh yeah.
All right, I'm actually going to change one of my vehicles because I have two very similar aircraft, and I want to take a bomber. Choose a crew. So the silver lions are the kind of the currency you see here. That's the in-game currency. You earn that. I've not really seen that as a problem. I've basically been able to upgrade every time I get the upgrade, repair my airplanes. I just turn that to auto. I don't even look at that, so it seems to earn pretty easy. Or maybe I'm just awesome.
That could be. There's a distinct possibility.
Yeah. All right. So are you still setting up?
Oh, you know what? I actually remembered that there are different factions in this. So the reason I didn't have any of the planes unlocked is because I was looking at the wrong team.
Yeah, so that's
Russia.
That's true. For the motherland or fatherland or sisterland. Yeah,
fatherland.
Mother father. Wait, that's a different game. So there's 5 factions for aerial combat. There are only 3 that have ground combat. So U.S. is represented, Germany, Russia, England, and Japan. So for the ground combat, the armies that have tanks are America, Germany, and Russia.
And they all fly together. So
Yes.
an interesting kind of dichotomy here. On one hand, the aircraft and the vehicles and the specifications and the weapons and the loadouts are all very, very authentic. But then when you get into the actual game, it's like all of these countries are just
So that's a good lead-in. There's actually 3 types of game modes. Well, beyond the split between ground and aerial combat, there's 3 types of combat that you can play in. 3 types of rounds. So there's air arcade, which is really what we've been doing, or ground arcade. There's realistic, which is still allows third-person view, but it takes away things like you can no longer reload in mid-flight. You take off from the ground. You don't start mid-flight. Things like that. And then there's simulator battles. So simulator battles don't allow third-person. All this crazy simulator stuff. I have actually not played a simulator battle. So yeah, I think as you go through, like if you do some of the events. I actually don't see any running today, but they do make it such that like there will be an event where you can only have certain aircraft because it's the U.S. faction or whatever. So And they even seem to limit it to it's a Pacific naval battle, so you can't have any of the fighter aircraft that were designated for or were utilized solely in Europe. You can only use the Pacific fighters. So anyway.
Well, let's get into a match so we can kind of see what it actually looks like. I've just readied up for Russia here, for Team Russia.
Excellent.
Team Ivan Drago. I will break him.
America. We're gonna fly American
Here we
planes.
found an air domination. So air domination is like a what? Straight up dogfight, right?
Yes. So air domination is there's no airfield to land on. This is as team deathmatch as you get. Basically, there is a piece of airspace in the center in which you have to have no enemies in and your friendlies in to capture. So basically, you have to wear the enemy down until a point where nobody can respawn anymore. So I don't see you yet.
Oh, you know what? Once you get in here, you have to hit another button to ready up.
Yeah, we've gone over this.
Yep.
I'm gonna turn down
it's just
sound.
The one thing about this game is it always seems like there are just a few too many steps. Like just a couple too many steps.
Yeah, it's maybe not the best optimized. I'm gonna turn down engine volume. That thing is loud.
Oh, also my hold on, I gotta try and change my controls again. Actually, forget it. There's no way I can do this.
There's no way. Oh dear. How did your controls get messed up?
I don't know. I don't think it saved some of my settings from before.
So Jeremy is definitely not alone in the controls being an issue up front. You know, when I first started playing, it probably took me a good 10 rounds before I found a control scheme I cared for. And I actually ended up sticking with... I've been playing on mouse and keyboard, or on PC, sorry, and I found I prefer mouse and keyboard, amazingly. Jeremy is actually on PS4, which is another interesting thing about the title. It has cross-platform with mixed multiplayer.
I just did about a 10,000-foot nosedive because my sticks were not converted the way they should.
Probably not the best way to descend on a target, although it is an option. I'm getting torn apart, and I have an engine on fire, and a fuel leak.
So on the PlayStation 4 version, it is kind of nice because I don't have a joystick. I actually used to play a lot of real hardcore flight simulators, and so I'm kind of right at home, assuming I'm using actual flight controls.
Yeah, so the viewers just watched me die, and I did manage to bail out, so good for my crew. Alright, well let's go in a fighter. I think I got a kill assist though, so I consider that worth it. That plane had maybe like 6 people on board. I got a kill assist of a small fighter. You know, we're winning. Team America. Alright.
I almost got my wing shot off here. I'm not sure exactly what's happening there.
You
still alive, though.
Technically can still fly without a wing. Depends on how much of your wing. You are getting attacked by an A6M3. I'm coming in.
I think I just hit the ground.
You died. But I will get revenge.
Avenge me.
I'm not going to be able to get him, not going to be able to get him, or him, or him. I totally overshot everything. Amazing. Yeah, so that was kind of not a very good maneuver. I came in, and I came in too fast to actually line up any targets. Oh my goodness. Okay. Oh, Spitfire. Oh. Yep, hits. Oh, I lost a tail. Gear down. We can land this thing. We can do... Oh, okay.
You know, the funny thing is, I swear that at some point I saw a setting for Stereo 3D, which I'm really excited for. I'm sitting here in my glasses, and I don't know how to turn it on. I can't find it now.
Maybe you have to cry at the screen, and it turns on automatically.
I'm about to.
Alright, so this is one of my favorite fighters. For reasons completely unknown, we're going to go get this Corsair. Attacking this A6M2. We cannot let this stand. So one of the kind of critical things I found in this game, it's truly, if you put your neck, and this goes for ground combat too, if you put yourself out there, if you overextend, you're going to find yourself in a really bad place.
So right now we are ganging up on this F4U, I think.
Yeah, Corsair. So I'm pretty badly wounded.
He either stalled out or I don't know what, but he... Oh, got him.
You got a kill for that?
He's on fire. I think when he hits the ground, I'll be the last one to touch him.
Good deal. Oh, I got it.
It was it.
I stole it from
Very
you.
Nice.
Alright, we got a Yak 7 diving in. I see parachuters here.
Alright, let's get the Yak.
Yeah, so you gotta be real careful not to... Oh, I totally missed that Yak 7. That was really embarrassing, y'all. Did you just die?
I think we killed each other.
You ran into each other? Yeah.
No, actually, I think we shot each other down, but both of us, we kind of broke the cardinal rule of dogfighting.
And
you do not...
You played chicken?
Pass on someone. Yeah, we did.
Yeah, jousting is real bad. You can see I just jousted a Super King Cobra, and I did not win. So I have 2 airplanes left. This is not going great. One of which is a bomber, which is not going to be real great on a aerial superiority map.
You know, you probably have some tail guns on that thing, though, right?
Yeah, and it's actually the B-25, which is kind of nice because it actually has some forward-firing guns. So you can't really dogfight in it, but you can make some passes if you're smart. I don't think I'm going to be able to climb enough to go get those guys. I would like to get this P-38G. So this is a pretty bad maneuver I'm doing. Climbing straight after this guy. Because I'm losing all kinds of airspeed. Oh, I somehow destroyed that aircraft. Okay. We'll take it. Here comes a P-51.
Alright.
Or a MiG-3. The MiG-3 is pretty close. Fighting one of our friendlies. Oh, there's a...
Alright.
See if we can get in there.
Are we on the MiG?
Yeah, I'm going for the MiG-3 Scantronus.
Alright.
Oh.
I'm on your 6, but I'm kind of in a little bit of a clunker, so I don't know if I don't know how well this is going to work.
I'm taking shots from something. Maybe flak? I can't really tell. So, oh, critical hit. All right, now let's go. Oh no.
That's a kill.
Well, but they got me too. I'm missing a tail.
You dead?
Yeah, bailing out.
I'm missing part of a wing, but I might still be able to pull it out.
I'm coming in.
Leaving my aircraft in 5, 4, 3,
Yeah.
2, 1.
You're doomed.
I parachuted. I lived.
You lived. Lived to fight another day, assuming he doesn't get captured by the enemy and put in a POW camp.
It's going to turn into a Peanuts comic where the World War I flying ace is behind enemy lines in Ardennes.
That's right.
But that was kind of a deep cut. I'm embarrassed. Alright, I got one more plane here. Old biplane.
Oh, you're in a biplane, I'm in a bomber. We're a pair.
Yeah, that's it.
The nice thing about the bombers is they start higher up, though, so that's good.
Oh, that's cool. Well, at least you have the altitude advantage.
They definitely do a very good job of modeling these aircraft. The graphics in general are kind of something to behold. With lots of, bloom and lens flaring. Lots of good stuff there. Lots of goodness.
The ground. I mean, back in my day,
I am on fire.
I mean, the thing that really made the difference was the pop-in rate.
Yeah. Yeah.
And that is definitely not the issue that used to be.
I just got picked apart, going down in flames.
I'm still in,
well,
but I am very ungracefully descending into the melee here.
Get them. Biplane them. Kill that King Cobra. I so hope that was you that hit him. Don't hit that friendly.
I did hit him. Wow, that was...
You are missing so much of your aircraft.
They shot off 4 of my wings at the same time.
Pull up. Pull up.
Die.
Pull up, Goose. Pull up.
Actually, I'm bailing out. I'm bailing out.
You will not make it. You are.
Got it.
You did not make that.
Oh, that was close.
It was not close. You crashed into like some grandma's milk hut. It's on fire.
Maybe.
Alright.
Maybe I started a new life there. How do you know?
Maybe you did. Maybe indeed. So my little icon for push to talk isn't popping up. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you just fine.
Okay. Alright, well, I'm gonna return to the hangar. There's no sense sitting here watching.
Yeah, sure.
Like people we don't know play the game.
So that wasn't a bad little first outing. I got a kill or two.
So here's the end report. So the mission's still in progress, so I don't get to see, like, normally you'd see how much of the current unit you're researching, how much progress you made, and then each aircraft actually has its own modifications that you have to research individually. So let's go into that right here. Kind of see that, which is really kind of cool. So here's like this aircraft's tree. So these are things unique to this aircraft. You can see right now I'm researching wing repair. Which, well, usually if you hover over it for a few seconds, it gives you like detailed stats of what it does. I may just be crazy. It used to. I don't know, man. There it goes.
Tweaking all the settings. I'm tweaking all the vibration.
There it goes. So like when I researched the compressor for this, I got plus 65.5 horsepower, 7 kilometers per hour to max speed, 0.8 meters per second climb rate, no quicker turn time. So you get all those. Unlocking some of these like bullets actually allow you to change the rounds in your ammunition to be, you know, special against armored targets or, you know, whatever. Of course, and this is a bomber, so I can research different bomb types. There's all kinds of different sizes. So smaller bombs are good for like less armored targets because you get to carry more of them, whereas the bigger bombs, of course, better against armored bunkers and heavy armored tanks and stuff like that. So excellent. So I'm not sure if you can actually enter a battle if it's like Mech Warrior where you can't enter a battle until your mech comes back.
I don't know. There's a setting here that says that you can choose to enter battles that are in progress, but it doesn't say anything about the about the other part of it.
Do you have your tank set up?
Yeah, I've got a little loadout here set already.
Let's do army battle.
Tanks.
Army battle. So tanks are much the same. You get your crew. You upgrade. Each tank has its own, you know, upgrade tree. You can see tanks are kind of interesting that you can actually look in detail at the armor ratings if you turn that on. So you could see, you know, theoretically you can go through and preview all the tanks and really study up and know, like on a Sherman, don't shoot it right here in the face because on the front of this turret because it's the thickest armor. But you know, back here in the rear or along the sides where it's not sloped, you'll cause the most damage and have the best impact. And then you can also see the internals of it. So these crew can be killed separately. These ammunition stores can blow up and, well, kill your crew. Your drivetrain can be damaged and stops the tank. Your engine, your fuel can blow up. It's really detailed, the damage models. So it's a lot of fun.
There are many ways to die.
There are many ways to die, and only 2 ways to kill. All right, so are you ready?
I'm ready to go.
So here's my one premium vehicle, the light tank. And this thing's like a jackrabbit, man. It's so fast. In fact, I have a confession. A while ago, I was actually playing as this M5A1, and I was driving over a bridge and had to turn onto it and went a little fast, slid off the bridge into the water, and died.
Oh man,
happens to the best of us. Good times. Alright, so I'm going to spawn as the this light tank because it is super fast And I'm actually going to rush to one of these. I'm gonna rush to Charlie.
See if I can catch up with you.
Alright. Oh, I just got like T-boned by a T-34.
Yeah, I saw that.
Alright. Let's do this. I had a little bit of lag going there, but I think we're good now. Alright. Moving up.
Try not to run over this nice. Oh no!
Gonna ramp this. Feel the power.
I think I'm getting team killed. What's going on here?
What happened?
I don't know. I'm getting shot from behind.
I don't know. That's weird.
I think it's probably just someone goofing off. I don't think there's anyone that can actually get us from here.
Alright, so...
Tank it.
Oh, I hit an anti-tank thing. Oops. This tank's actually really hard to control. Especially in the city like this. Alright, I'm moving in on Charlie. So, ooh, I actually hit that guy. Usually firing on the move is about as ineffective as you can imagine.
Right.
I'm gonna hide behind this hut. Or I guess it's a house. That was probably really disrespectful to like European families. Alright, so I just called in artillery. That's an unlockable you get at higher levels. I almost have Charlie. I have Charlie. Excellent. And dead. One hit from a Panzer IV. Awesome. Yeah, light tanks, ladies and gentlemen.
We're still navigating the actual town here.
Yeah. Okay, so that was a rush. The other interesting thing to note about tank battles, the ground battles, is you only get 3 respawns regardless of how many vehicles you have queued up. Which is quite a bit different from the air battles, and I'm not really sure why they don't do that with both. Kind of weird. Alright, so we're losing Charlie. All my efforts in vain, although we did tick off some points off the enemy's resource. So the ground battles work a lot like if you think of like Battlefield series where you capture some points, and then as long as you hold points, the enemy loses tickets faster, and so the objective is to essentially hold more points than the enemy and tick their tickets down to 0. You can actually eliminate them entirely, and when that happens, their tickets just instantly go to 0. That is, if they run out of respawns. So what you just saw there was the aiming view. I thought I saw a tank over here. No, I'm not seeing him. Oh, there he is. Ooh, it's a hit. Ooh, it's another hit. Might have gotten a few crew with that one. Yeah, he's backing off to repair. I'm gonna do the same. So when you're repairing your tank, you cannot drive your tank. Although you can usually still use your turret as long as it's not damaged. Actually, my gun is destroyed. Great.
So, do you get a sense for the amount of drop in your shells? I mean, do they drop over distance, or do you always just want to aim directly at the
they can drop over distance. Ooh, critical hit. You know, if you pay attention to when you're aiming, it will actually line that up for you. So it behooves you to kind of pay attention. You want the cursor to be green. That's when you're gonna penetrate the best. Man, that was amazing. 2 on 1. And my drivetrain is destroyed. And there's a bad guy right there. Critical hit on him. I'm in bad shape, y'all. This is real. I think I'm way overextended. I'm way up front. but we're doing it. We're living the dream here. Okay, Stug destroyed. Still repairing. Okay, I got some friendlies here now.
So I think they shot me, and I think I think my gunner is unconscious.
Yeah, your guys will go unconscious. If they die, it will actually take time while they, like, say your driver dies. You'll have like a 10-second delay while another crew member moves to your driver position, and then machine guns stop operating because suddenly you have a machine gunner that's doing something else, and it's really pretty righteous the way they've set it up. Instead of just you have a hit point.
If I get shot, like it'll, I'll have an opportunity to stop and repair things.
Yes.
I'm not dead.
So that is actually a thing you have to unlock for the vehicle. It's one of the first ones you get, so it's probably recommended that you do it right away. But like if your drivetrain's damaged, and usually it operates at like less than optimal efficiency once it's been damaged, but and you repair it, but. It's pretty good. You can also catch on fire, and you have to have fire extinguishers unlocked.
So, like, somebody had to think who brought the fire extinguishers.
Yeah. So if you catch fire and you don't have fire extinguishers, you will literally just sit there and burn until you die. But when you're extinguishing a fire, it completely disables your vehicle, so you cannot. You cannot shoot your turret, you cannot shoot your machine guns, you cannot move. Your crew is completely indisposed, trying to put out the fire. That's what it says anyway. Obviously it's just some kind of balance mechanism. Ah, missed.
That was about the shortest range, slowest tank duel I think that probably ever happened.
So I'm in an M10 tank destroyer, which has a really great gun, but no armor to speak of. So this guy's gonna come right up. Oh, got him in the engine.
I think I killed someone.
You are a champion among the people, Jeremy Lamont.
They killed me now, and I get to see
ground unit destroyed.
Motion.
Yes, they do show you how you died, which is, I guess, nice. I don't know. I just hit that man's turret. That's alright.
So we're coming up on about the 40-minute mark, but I think we've had a pretty good look at generally how the game works. So I think we can finish off this.
We'll finish this round and call it a thing. War Thunder, free to play. It's available on Steam, on PC. I suppose you can download it directly as well at warthunder.com. Available on PlayStation 4. I assume that's free to play as well.
Yeah, absolutely, and the nice thing is it's one of the few titles that supports some true cross-platform.
Cross-platform, yep. It's not PlayStation 4 people are not segregated from PC. I mean, we joined up, joined each other.
Audio chat.
It's all in game. It's really pretty rad the way they've set it up. I'd love to see more games like this, honestly.
So I just received a prompt to. I think to take to the air. I don't know if I successfully.
You can do that. So,
maybe if I have the right.
Yeah, you gotta have the right. I think it's kind of random. I'm not really sure. Periodically, you unlock the ability to, like, get in a bomber or in a fighter or a heavy, like an attack aircraft. Oh, that hurts so bad. I basically get one shot here. That is not going to do it. You see, my machine gunner's dead or gone here. Oh, undamaged! I hit him right in the worst spot, y'all. This is real. Oh, I can move. I can move. Undamaged. Artillery's real bad for this tank. He has an open turret, so I gotta get out here. This is a terrible position for this enemy. Oh, I'm on fire. And I'm dead. Yeah. See, I kind of got over... Again, I was overextended, I was exposed, no longer could move, and it's just a matter of time in a lightly armored vehicle like that.
You know, apparently I have multiple units of the same tank, so I'm
yeah, so that's actually a thing you can buy the Golden Eagles or unlock for like special rewards. Is what do they call that? They call it like reinforcement vehicles or something. So you can spawn in the same vehicle multiple times, which is kind of nice. Cool. Yeah, I've not paid for them or anything, but let's see if we can find Mr. Lamont. There you go.
Oh no, I'm in an airplane.
You are in an airplane. I guess we can't follow you when you're in the airplane. You're in a particularly good airplane, so you should make use of that. We'll watch you from the ground. Riveting content right here, ladies and gentlemen.
Whoa.
Let's hide the HUD.
He's shooting at me!
Stop dying, you cowards!
Done his jam. That guy is dead. Mission accomplished.
Just crash into the ground. So you actually...
what do I do now?
just crash into the ground, or hold, like...
Oh wait, I can shoot at dudes.
Bail out. You can shoot at dudes, yeah. So that fighter plane, you'll be in that for a limited amount of time. For like, I think it's like a minute or 45 seconds or something like that.
Oh, I'm back. Well, that's kind of fun. I like that.
Yeah, it's pretty good. Just be careful to park your tank in a safe place, because you just sit there the whole time, which I feel is real weird. I wish, like, maybe just to have like AI take. You are gonna get so stuck on that.
I live.
Like, have AI take over and at least just kind of defend or something. You know, maybe not push to the spawn, to the attack point, but I don't know. It's... You are gonna die. I
think a bomb just came right next to me.
Yep. How did you survive it?
Alright. Sheer luck.
Yeah.
I'm like the Gomer Pyle of...
of the newbie tanks. Oh, you just took...
Oh, no.
You just took a major hit. Are you dead?
That put an end to my Sunday drive.
So, it's actually interesting. There's...
These guys hit me from pretty good range, too. Like, I don't think I've ever even hit anyone from that kind of distance.
So, we're actually... Oh, because you died, it respawned. But, just before you, like, respawned, you can actually see, the hole that penetrated your tank.
Oh, man.
It was right in the front there.
R.I.P. me. But I got some rewards.
You got some
I got some rewards. They want me to come back and play again, Jared.
They do. And they wouldn't mind if you'd pick up some Golden Eagles while you're at it.
And, dear viewer, we want you to come back.
And play with us.
Yeah.
Maybe.
If you've liked what you've seen tonight, you might also like our audio podcast that we do twice a week, the Game Bytes Show audio. We do a news, new releases, and topic show, as well as a What You've Been Playing show at the middle of the week. In fact, we'll be recording one of those a little bit later on and posting that for your listening pleasure on iTunes, RSS, or you can go directly to our site at GameBytesShow.com.
That's right.
You can also find us on Twitter at GameBytesShow. You can find me at Jeremy_Lamont.
You can find myself at Red_I.
And we do stream at least once a week, so you can follow us here on Twitch as well, and we'll certainly be happy to have you along on our next misadventure.
Alright. Excellent. Thank you, everybody.
Thank you so much.
And
appreciate it.
Signing off.